JEBeauty, also known as Jordan. I make makeup, hair, fashion, college-related, and comedy videos. If you want to subscribe, the button is down below. It just notifies you when I upload videos. I brought you here today the Graveyard Girl Swamp Queen makeup palette by Tarte. This is not mine, it's my mom's. She wants me to review a lot of the things that she buys, which I have no problem with because most of the time they are palettes and she just ends up giving them to me anyways, so it's great. So without further ado, let's go. I have actually opened this, but I haven't swatched anything, which is what I'm going to do today. But I would like to say, Graveyard Girl on YouTube, she is really funny and creative and out there in a good way. I did look at the colors. It's a beautiful palette. Tarte and Graveyard Girl did a great job on this. It has Graveyard Girl on the back of the box and a picture of her. This limited edition palette celebrates all things that makes our Swamp Queen unique, with Bunny's favorite colors, techniques, and pastimes captured through each stunning shade. And it's formulated without parabens, mineral oil, and it's gluten dermatologist tested. Something to think about. And this came out very, very recently, so you can still get your hands on this. My mom got this at Ulta when I was with her. There are eyeshadows, a bronzer, blush, and highlighters in here, so yeah. This has a really cool texture to it, and it looks like wood, which is cool. And the palette has the same type of cool texture, if you know what I mean. And then on the side, it's a gold mirror. My kind of thing. And then it has a key on the front, and it's magnetic. This is what the beautiful palette looks like. You can probably see yourself in the mirror. This mirror is so good. If I had to compare it, it is like the Becca and Jaclyn Hill face palette mirror. That's how good this mirror is. It says Tarte right here, and then on the top it says, believe in yourself, love yourself, embrace your individuality, which I think is really cute and inspirational. Here we have a beautiful palette. My mom and I were told in store that this is a bronzer blush. On this box it says bronzer, so you can use it for like both. We have your bronzer blush, you have your blush, highlighter, and then all these are eyeshadows. What's really great about this palette is the way that they set up the eyeshadows. Obviously you can use any color with any color, you know, you can use whatever you want. They put it in a way that you could use the colors going this way, or if you want these three colors, or you can go like this, or you can go like this, and just like any way you want. But I just think that's really cool because sometimes eyeshadow palettes, they have so many colors, you kind of don't know where to start, but with this palette you know exactly where to start, and it's really easy to figure out what 3 eyeshadows, or even more if you want to, put on your eye. Also, it comes with a little brush. This whole palette was made with cocoa, so that's why it smells like chocolate. This is what the little eyeshadow brush looks like. Just pretty basic. I love palettes that come with eyeshadow brushes. It's great. I am going to swatch all of these and also say the names of them, but this is what it looks like. That's a close-up. Really pretty. These 3 shades are shimmery. A few mattes in the eyeshadows and some shimmers as well, so you have a really good balance of shimmers and mattes. I'm going to start with the bronzer or blush or bronzer blush, whatever you want to call it. It is called Sweet Tea. Very smooth and even. Just look at that finger swatch. Wow, that is pigmented. Look at that. So pigmented. And it has a bit of shimmer in it. This is probably my favorite name of the palette, is Does This Thing Really Work? It is a pink shade blush. It has little gold shimmers in them, which I think is really pretty. I don't know if this one came out a little bit more on the sheer side, but it is sparkly and it's still pretty. Maybe I didn't grab enough on my finger. I guess if you use more than a few swatches, you will get the desired pigmentation that you do want, but it's still light and it's still really pretty. The next shade that I am swatching is Gator Wings. It is a very shimmery highlighter. Oh my god! Look at this finger swatch. Can we just, oh my god. That is a finger swatch. This is #SFS. Very pretty and shimmery, very light pink. pink. Next we have a lighter matte peach shade called Natural Peaches. Although this is very light, sorry about my bad looking nails. This would be really good for a transition shade. It is more of a lighter brick color. It is a shimmery shade and it's called Dogman. Oh yeah. Look at that. This is like a shimmery version, maybe not as pigmented. It reminds me of a brick shade in one of the Kat Von D palettes. I think it's the Shade and Light palette, but I don't have that palette, I just know it from YouTube and looking in Sephora, but this is what it reminds me of, just in a shimmery version. The next shade is just a basic bone color matte shade, and it's called Big Baby. Once again, it barely shows up on my hand. This would be really good for the inner corner, and obviously I'm pretty fair even though I have tanning lotion on. This would probably come out a little bit brighter on someone with a darker skin tone. And this would also be a really good base color. Next shade is more of a rose gold, very shimmery right here. It's called Sassy Bun. It reminds me of a Naked 3 palette shade, but on my finger it's coming out more of a goldish color instead of rose gold. But on my hand it is rose gold. That is gorgeous. Look at that. This is more of a purpley brown shade. Is the best way to could describe it. It's called Sippy Sippy and it's very shimmery, a little bit of glitter. Whoa, that is an interesting color. It's very pretty though. This was just one swipe. Wow. In the bottom row, the first shade is a light lavender shimmery shade called Haunting. I'd say for that shade, it came out decently pigmented. These are all really pretty. The second shade in the bottom row is more of a darker lavender color, and it's very shimmery, and it's called Uncommon. Swatch. This looks like it's coming out a little bit more pinkish side on my hand. Here's the eyeshadow. That third one, that's this one. I wish it came out slightly more pigmented and its actual color, but then again, everyone has a different skin tone, so maybe it just comes out more pinkish on me. And then the last shade on the bottom row is a matte purple shade, and it's called Man Cat. Ooh. And that, I would say, is pretty pigmented, very nice purple. So I would definitely love to do so many more makeup tutorials on my channel. The only problem that I have, and the reason why I haven't been, is because ever since I got my new bedroom furniture, not complaining at all, it's great, but the filming setup is a little bit different, where I would place my tripod and my camera on my old desk and the window would be right there, and it was pretty good lighting. Now I don't really have anything to place it on because there's no desk there. I have a light comforter and I just don't have any hard surface over there that I could do my makeup well on. I tried filming a makeup tutorial probably a month ago with another Tarte palette, and one, the lighting was terrible, two, I zoomed in on my face like most beauty YouTubers do when they're doing a makeup tutorial, and the quality just was not good. It's so hard, but I've just been trying to find another makeup tutorial setup. My bathroom, I could do it in there, and I have done makeup tutorials in there. That's a possibility. It just makes my face look a little orange, which of course is not what I want. I may do them in here. Not really sure. I have to like figure it out. But also another thing that I do complain a lot, not gonna lie, is my viewfinder. I do have a viewfinder. It does pop out, but it doesn't pop out to the side. It's not a DSLR where it just, you know, swings out to the side. You can flip it and see yourself. That's not one of those viewfinders. That's why I have trouble with my videos every single time I film one, because I don't know if I'm in focus. I don't know how far or close you are to my face. I have to figure that all out a lot before I even film. I remember with my old bedroom furniture, sometimes I would have a mirror behind the camera, but in this case, I can't, just the way it works out out with the whole setup. That's my issue. I mean, I'm literally trying really hard to find a good setup that, you know, has a good mirror, has really good lighting that doesn't make me look orange. And whenever I zoom in on my face, it's not bad quality, which is kind of why I switched to filming in here, because the lighting's really good, and in a sense you are kind of zoomed in on my face, and the quality from what I've seen with my FabFitFun video, that's not bad quality at all. In fact, it was really good. It was pretty clear. That's what I want in my videos. Literally, I'm thinking of every spot in my house that I could do it, and as for right now, this is the spot. Just trying to figure out some other details. But I will try my best to get a makeup tutorial out soon, whether it's with this palette or my Naked 3 palette, Jaclyn Hill palette, Stila eyeshadow palette, Too Faced Chocolate Bonbons palette. Naked 3 I got for Christmas, but the other palettes I got more recently, and obviously this is my mom's, but she doesn't care if I use any of her makeup palettes. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. If you did, give a big thumbs up. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you later. Bye!